There's no business like show business, like no business I know. Welcome to Coffee with Karma. This is Karma Spence, and I help entrepreneurs write a lead attracting, client attracting book in 90 days or less. And today we're going to have some fun for Fun Friday, and I'm going to share with you 5 ways that theater can inspire your author-based business. Ta-da! So, the first one is to embrace the power of storytelling. I am not an actress. Can you tell? I act out though. Anyway, just as Broadway captivates audiences with its stories of tragedy and comedy and everything in between, your business can capture the hearts and minds of your audience with the stories that you tell. And that's even if you're doing a lead or client attracting book, because you can share case studies, you can share illustrations of stories from your life that are metaphors for the point you're trying to make. Those stories help bring your message forward, and it helps percolate them into your mind because we are, as humans, we are hardwired for story. And it's just amazing. I read a book, I can't remember. I just saw the book again the other day. I think it's why why story or something. I will drop that in the show notes. But it's all about how we are hardwired for story and how that's played out in history. It's a fascinating read. I highly recommend it. If I could actually recommend it, that would be nice. Thing number 2, engage the emotions. Yeah. Again, more examples of my inability to act. So, Broadway often evokes your emotions so that you dive into the story more deeply. So, for example, um, I tend to like musicals. So, well, the first one that comes to mind is Jesus Christ Superstar. And the way the music is played along layered on top of the dialogue helps you experience the joy of Hosanna as Jesus coming into town, or the sorrow as he's dying on the cross. So, um, and oh, here's another one. There was a play I saw called Veronica's Room. It's written by the same guy who did Rosemary's Baby. And the first half of it is there's this lovely couple, they're newlyweds, they're going on their honeymoon, and they end up their car breaks down, they have to stop and go to this bed and breakfast. And it's all just very happy, happy, happy. And then it goes to intermission, you go out, you have your cup of coffee, you talk with other theater goers, and then you come back and you sit down and it's a completely different play because it turns out that the husband of the newlywed is actually the son of the innkeepers, and he's a necrophiliac who plans to kill his wife so he can have sex with her. It's really weird. It's you're just like, wait a minute, am I in the same play? Did I come back into the wrong theater? But it evokes emotions. It evokes emotions. So there you go. Evoke emotions in your business. Collaboration, teamwork. No play is created by one person. It is a team effort. It's a team effort between the people on the stage, the people behind the stage, the director, everyone. Everyone works together to create this beautiful play, this entertaining play. And that's the way a book is. Yes, you are the visionary. You are usually the person writing it, not always, but usually the person writing it. But it is in your best interest to hire help. And the kinds of help that you can use to collaborate, you can either hire help or get free help. You've got beta readers, you've got writing groups, you can hire a book coach. Then once it's written, you need to hire editors and proofreaders because you don't want to depend on just yourself to do that because you see what you intended to be there, not what's actually there. And then you may hire designers to do the cover and the interior design, and you may hire marketers to help you market it and do your book launch. There's the suite of people who are helping you bring your vision to life and get it out into the world. Thing number 4, rehearsal and iteration. If at first you don't succeed, try again. What does that mean? That means you may go through multiple drafts before your final draft is ready. That's one reason. Or it could be that you wrote one book and now you realize that isn't the book you wanted, so you write another. What I found when I work with authors is that when they're when a book doesn't work, there are usually one of 3 reasons. 1, you wrote the wrong book, and you have to go back to the drawing board and write the right book. 2, the book you wrote is almost right, but not quite, so you need to put out a second edition. Or 3, your book is just fine, you're just not talking about it right, your message is wrong. So, that's where rehearsal and iteration comes through. You have to put out your best, and then and if it doesn't work, because 'cause I'm not gonna say it always won't work, because sometimes it works fantastic the first time out, great. But if it doesn't, you may have to go back to the drawing board or tweak something along the way. It's all good. It's all good. And if you need help finding that out, you can always, schedule a curious conversation with Karma to discover if maybe a book diagnostic is a really good idea for you. There you go. And thing number 5, oh, by the way, to get that curious to schedule a curious conversation with Karma, just go to karmaspence.com/schedule. It's easy. It's 20 minutes. We do not talk sales. We just talk about where you're at and to see if maybe I can help you either myself or by pointing you to someone else. Okay, thing number 5, character development. Yes, you are writing a client attracting book. There probably aren't characters in your book. However, guess what? There's at least one character in your book, and that is you. You want to develop your character, and I don't mean make stuff up. I mean actually be authentic, vulnerable, real, but do it in a way that helps build you up as an authority and an expert. And there are techniques for doing that. That's outside the scope of this episode, but there are books on how to do that. I help my clients do that. It's all out there. You can do this, but you want to bring who you are to your book. So there you have it, 5 ways that theater can inspire your author-based business. I hope you have a fantastic day, a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you on Monday. Ciao for now.